Hi, it's Mitch from Pickdawgz.com here with your free pick in the Jazz versus Spurs NBA matchup on Thursday, October 31st, 2024. If you like all the free picks we do at Pickdawgz, you'll love our premium picks, our best bets. Just go to Pickdawgz.com, click on the premium picks tab. Got a link directly below this video in the description. Prices start at just $15, and you can always use that discount code PICK for 15% off. We also have products meant for people that make bigger bets, people with big bankrolls looking for that VIP type experience. Of course, these products are not available on the website. You got to text the number you see on the screen. And keep in mind, these are our most expensive premium products. But let's get to it. We got the Jazz taking on the Spurs, and the Jazz off to a very rough start to the season when it comes to overall record, but 2-2 against the number, while the Spurs still very much a work in progress. And for me, a lot of people will say, oh, you're a Spurs hater, or you're a Magic hater, or you're something like that. I'm not a hater of any team. I'll tell you what, I am a big lover of making money betting on sports. And for me, it's always about finding value. And sometimes when you have that superstar player or you have that very, very good popular team, the value is usually just on the other side. And that just is why a lot of people, feel that way about me. And that's because, well, those are the most popular players. Those are the most popular teams. So a guy like Wemby, who clearly can't do it by himself, and nobody can in the NBA. Certain guys can take over a game, but those guys are guys like LeBron James and guys who have kind of been there, done that, for quite some time. A guy like Wemby in his second season, he certainly has the skill set and to develop into that type of skill set where, it comes down to the last 5 minutes of the big game and, it's like Luka, right? When he just takes over and it's like, he's just basically unstoppable, right? I think Wemby has the framework for something like that, but he's just not there yet in his career. And I think, I'm not going to certainly lay odds or bet that he's going to find that overnight. We look at a team like the Utah Jazz, traditionally very, very good at home, but their last couple of games at home, this season, they have started the season very poorly at home, and that's surprising. They did cover the spread in one of those games, but really two of the other games against the Warriors and the Kings, they were absolutely blown out in those games. 127-86 by the Warriors and 113-96 by the Kings. Meanwhile, the Spurs, continue to go through it, and, they're certainly adding to this team, trying to help Wemby out, but they're going to need a little bit more help. Meanwhile, the Spurs 15th best in shooting percentage and 22nd in shooting threes up against the 22nd ranked defense in the Jazz. And the Jazz certainly have some problems defensively, and that is a big part of what's going on. Of course, the offensive rebounds when you have, Wemby, the giant, right? Certainly going to help things in those rebounding numbers. The Jazz offense has just been terrible. 30th best in the NBA. There's only 30 teams in shooting the basketball. And the Spurs, knowing that the way you get better is by playing defense, third best in shooting percentage against. I kind of like a lot of these things that the Spurs are doing. They're guarding the perimeter, well, a little bit better, but, still a long way to go. I think the issue here, though, is that, going against the Jazz at home this many times, really not something I want to do. I'm going to take the Jazz at home, and that's going to be my free pick. Of course, while you're doing your picks, putting your bets in, use our free betting tools at sportschatplace.com. 100% free, and they'll help put you on the most favorable bets on the board today.